Welcome to another episode of JDB Moto. Today we are going to be riding the 2021 Honda Goldwing. This is going to be the DCT transmission, dual clutch transmission. So it's going to be just like your regular automatic car. This motorcycle has 18-inch wheels in the front, double disc. You're going to get a 16-inch rear tire, single disc. In the front you're going to have 4.3 inches of travel time, suspension travel. In the back you're going to get 4.1 inches. Let's go ahead and just get on and just do a quick overview of the motorcycle. So you can see right off the bat, you get in the infotainment system, you're going to get navigation, which is going to be standard with the Honda Goldwing. This motorcycle is going to be nice in the sense that you're going to have a 29.3 inch seat height, so it's going to be nice and low. You're going to see here that we're going to be in neutral. Let's say you want to put it in drive, you can. It's not going to let you do that. Even if you press the brake level, it's not going to let you go ahead and put it in drive. The only way it's going to go ahead and go into drive is going to be if you go ahead and you lift the side stand. One of the cool features this motorcycle has is that it's going to allow you to do walking mode. So you press over here by holding the brake level. You're going to either go forward or backwards, and you're going to control that by your shifting here, which is going to be forward or downwards. You have your shifting here. We're going to go ahead and just put it in drive. But if I wanted to go ahead and do it manual, I could just press the M. This motorcycle is going to be a dual clutch transmission. So this motorcycle, if you were to buy it manual, it's going to have a 6-speed manual transmission. If you were to get the DCT, like the one we're test riding today, this motorcycle is going to have a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. So in sport mode, it's going to hold the gears longer, so you're going to see that she's going to hold the rev life longer. And the good thing is this motorcycle is a torque monster. This is a 6-cylinder 1800cc engine. This motorcycle is good for 125 horsepower, 125 foot-pound of torque, and you get that power almost instantly at the low RPMs. You're gonna see we're gonna have your windshield is gonna be electric, so you are able to control up and down. This motorcycle also has the ability, if you have Bluetooth, to go ahead and connect it to your Bluetooth, and you're able to do so by controlling your volume over here. This motorcycle has the home link, so you're able to connect your garage opener to the motorcycle and make your riding a lot more comfortable. Once you get home, all you have to do is go ahead and press the home, open your garage and whatnot. So this motorcycle is gonna be, for the front suspension, is gonna be double wishbone. In the back is gonna be a single shock in the back. The Honda Goldwing has been around since 1975. 1975 was the first year that Honda came out with the Goldwing model. Back then it was known as the GL 1000. In that first year they sold 13,000 models of the GL 1300. Seeing that they actually had something on their hands, they decided to go ahead and keep making the Honda Goldwing. So it has been around since 1975, and it has slowly grown over the years in engine size to the point that right now we have a 1800cc V6 engine. In the beginning it was just a 4-cylinder, but now it's a 6-cylinder engine. This motorcycle with the DCT transmission, for the model that we are riding, this is going to be a 800-pound motorcycle. If you were to buy the 6-speed manual, you are gonna get a motorcycle that's gonna be around the 780-pound-ish range. This motorcycle also comes in the touring mode and one with airbag. The Honda Goldwing starts right around $23,000 for the standard one that we're riding today, or you could buy the tour mode, which is going to give you access to a trunk bag, passenger backrest, and that one is going to start right at around around $29,000. So one of the features that I like about this motorcycle is going to be the fact that they actually kept the analog display for your speedometer and your RPMs. I have to say, I really enjoy that. A lot of the motorcycles now, it's all digital, and while it looks really nice, I actually enjoy seeing still the analog display on a motorcycle like this. So this motorcycle, like I said earlier, has a 29.3 inch seat height, which is going to be perfect for all sorts of riders. This motorcycle, the way it looks, she looks almost like a bagger, but it's not meant to be a bagger. And as you can see there, this motorcycle is extremely responsive. She has a lot of low-end torque at 125 foot-pound of torque, and she has that low in the RPM range. So the infotainment system here is going to allow you to select your cruise control, your riding modes. It's going to be just like their other Honda DCT motorcycles. You're able to select between rain, sport, standard mode, and it also allows you to select a riding mode where you could disable like traction control. Setting that's called HSTC. That setting allows you to control rear wheel spinning, which is going to make it more comfortable when it comes to selecting like riding modes, or perhaps you're in the rain, so you're able to select that as you're going. This motorcycle has a 5.5 gallon tank. It has a 5.5 gallon tank, and which is going to be good enough for around 41 miles per gallon. When you do the math, that gives you over 200 mile range, which is going to be great. The Goldwing is known as the standard motorcycle when it comes to touring. It's like if you were talking about Cadillac in the US market, or if you were talking about Rolls-Royce in the European market. This motorcycle is known for comfort. The motorcycle is known for reliability and all the features that it has. The Honda Goldwing is going to be keyless. All you're going to have to do is, for the ignition, you're going to go ahead and just turn your knob here for the ignition. As long as you're in neutral, she's going to go ahead and turn on, and you don't even need to have the key on hand with you. You can have it over here on the motorcycle, anywhere, on your pocket, wherever it is, and you're able to open the saddlebags. So the Honda Goldwing also has the ability, the DCT model has the ability for you to be able to put the motorcycle in manual mode, so which gets the rider a better feel for the motorcycle. So let's go ahead and I currently ride a Yamaha FJR 1300, and you can honestly feel the weight difference in this motorcycle right off the bat. The FJR is going to be a little bit taller compared to the Goldwing. However, this motorcycle has the gas tank right in here, which is going to put the gas tank lower on the bike, which is going to give you a lower center of gravity, which means the motorcycle is going to feel more stable at speeds. Honda launched the 6th generation Honda model, the one that we're currently riding right now, in 2018. They went ahead and gave the motorcycle a facelift, as you can see on this motorcycle, which make this bike a lot more appealing to the younger rider. I'm 34 and I will feel comfortable, or I will actually enjoy riding this motorcycle. It has the looks, it has the speed, it has the power, versus the other motorcycles, you almost felt like you had to be at least either in a midlife crisis or about to retire to get a Goldwing. For the 2021 model, Honda also increased the size of the trunk, so now you're going to have 23 liters of storage in the trunk. That was one of the complaints from prior years, that the trunk was too small, and that's actually one of the complaints in general about the Honda Goldwing. The fact that they actually made, to make the bike actually more slimmer and make the lines better, that they actually decrease some of the storage capacity that previous generations had. So as you can see from the back, from the get-go, you literally just press the gas and go. The motorcycle is going to slow down at speed, meaning that it's going to go ahead and start dropping gears as you are reducing your velocity. There's not going to be any clutch level here. One thing that I want to show you is, being that it's automatic, this motorcycle is going to come with a e-brake. So the e-brake is going to be right here, so you could go ahead and pull it, and yes, you can see over here it's going to light up as we pull it, so it's going to let you know that you're currently on parking. As you can see in the infotainment system, we have the ability to choose all the displays. So we have audio source, navigation, phone, vehicle, and audio settings. One cool thing about Honda that they've done is that they've actually done, if you have an Apple, it's going to do Apple Play. If you have an Android, they're able to do Android Play as well. So you're able to go ahead and connect your phone to the USB that's already standard on the Goldwing, and you're able to, and you have the ability to just go ahead and have everything that you normally would on your phone is going to be here on the display like any other Honda would. So let's go back, let's go to our navigation. So you can go ahead and see where we are. If by pressing home, you can see, you could go ahead and just go back to home and select where you want to go. One thing that I like about the Goldwing is going to be how little buttons are going to be here. You see other motorcycles, for example, the Africa Twin is going to have literally an array of buttons here. This one is very simple, it's very easy to read. Even here, it allows you to go ahead and make Bluetooth calls. Here's your horn. Here you're able to go back to the previous screen by going back. You're able to select the source of your music or whatever you're doing. So as you can see, it's very intuitive, everything. So let's go ahead and put her back in drive, and let's go ahead and get going, guys. And you can see she literally gets going. There's no lag, there's no lagging on the engine. The DCT transmission does a great job when it comes to shifting. So that's some of the concerns that people bring up with these motorcycles. The fact, oh well, you know, it's an automatic transmission, am I going to enjoy that motorcycle? I can honestly tell you, I've been riding now for a number of years. I've been riding from BMWs to Yamaha to Honda, Triumph, and I have to say that it is very easy for you to get accustomed to the automatic transmission. It's very easy for you to go ahead and just forget about it and get going. Some people state that, oh well, you know, it's going to take me a couple of rides, so I might not get used to it. Let me tell you, you're going to get used to it right away. Another advantage of the DCT is going to be, if you're stuck in traffic, you don't have to worry about no shifting. You don't have to worry about anything like that. All you're going to have to do is just go very slowly and just keep going. Let's go ahead and show you the walking mode. So we're holding the brake. We're going to go ahead and press the button here, which is going to show you the plus or minus arrow. We're going to go ahead and press it. You're going to see how it shows you. So let's go ahead and now do plus. So now we're going to be doing forward. So you can see she automatically starts moving on her own, which is going to be very good. For example, if you're parking, if you're doing anything like that, that's going to be great. Perfect. You think you are where you want to be. Let's go ahead and now go in reverse. So you're going to go ahead and just do the reverse now. You're going to go ahead and press the minus button here. And as you can see, she's going to automatically go ahead and go in reverse. If at any point the motorcycle feels like it needs to have more power, the motorcycle automatically will just rev up a little bit more and allow the motorcycle to go ahead and just get up to speed and be able, and when I mean to speed, just give you a little bit more of that ump to get the motorcycle going. So another great feature that it has, you're going to have your emergency lights. So you can see here, emergency lights. You have the ability to have cruise control. So just like a Honda Rebel, just like your Africa Twin, you're going to have the ability to have cruise control. And let me tell you, people swear that, oh, that you don't need cruise control on motorcycles. If you do any type of long distance riding, you are gonna get used to right off the bat to cruise control. It's gonna be just like your regular car. You put the motorcycle at a certain speed, and you go ahead and just cruise along. Recently I rode with one of my riding buddies. He has a DCT 2020 Goldwing, and we were riding, and let me tell you, you can clearly see the advantage of having cruise control. I have a throttle lock, so while my motorcycle is going to change the speed depending on the elevation of the road, he kept going at regular speed. So again, something that you don't think you might need or want, but if you have it, you're going to enjoy it, and you're going to wish that you had it from way before. Many riders, I will say old riders, tend to complain that there's a lot of new gadgets, and they complain about the automatic transmission and how that is not advantageous and how it takes away from riding. I can honestly tell you that will be completely false. If you are not comfortable shifting your own gears, having an automatic transmission is going to allow you to get into the sport and enjoy the ride. Other riders might have disabilities that will not allow them to ride. For example, an amputation. By having the DCT, no need to shift, you're able to ride. If you have any type of hand injury that doesn't allow you to press and let go of the clutch, another advantage. You're able to go ahead and just do everything. You're gonna have your brake like you typically would on a regular bike. It's gonna be over here at the handlebar. You're gonna have your brake on your foot, and all you're gonna do is just ride. I can tell you from riding this motorcycle that the seat feels comfortable. She feels very stable, which rightfully so, she should. She's 800 plus pounds, and I can definitely see myself buying one of these. One of the things that I love is going to be the color. They're coming with a lot more modern looking colors, which makes the motorcycle a lot more attractive. A lot of the manufacturers, whether it's going to be car or motorcycle, they're coming out with these funky colors now that they're very attractive to the younger generation. So you saw there, she literally picks up and go. She has no problems getting up to speed. If you were to have a rider, I can definitely see you needing to have the backrest. It's going to make it a lot more comfortable. It does have grab bars on the sides, for your passenger. However, having your passenger with a backrest is going to make it a lot more comfortable for them. So you also have the ability to do heated grips over here. So we're not going to do that. I'm in Florida, so we will literally be burning here. So we're not going to do that here. But you have the ability if you wanted to go ahead and have heated grips. We're gonna go ahead and just do a quick highway run here, just to see if we're able to get to speed and just see how she handles, and we'll be turning around to go back to the dealership. So just like your other motorcycles, you're able to do manual shifting. So you can see I'm just going to go ahead and shift into 6 or even 7. So I have to say I really enjoy the motorcycle as she's riding in sport mode. It holds those gears longer, so you're able to stay in the power band a lot longer. Once you get up to speed, the weight of the Goldwing, you can't really feel it. It literally feels very nice and nimble. One drawback that you're going to get, the motorcycle is going to be very low to the ground, so that's going to go ahead and decrease your cornering ability. So if you're one of those riders that goes up to the mountains, you're going to enjoy your time, but you're not going to be able to lean as much as you would on your regular bike. So right now we are on manual mode, so as you can see there. So let me go ahead and give some space to this cars over here in front of me. And let me tell you, you still are able to accelerate your motorcycle and shift. You don't even have to worry about letting the gas go to be able to shift into gear. All you're gonna have to do is just press the buttons like the little paddle boards that we have here on the steering wheel. Right there, we're back into drive, so that means she's gonna go ahead and shift herself automatically. And as you can see right now, we're in 7th gear and she is on drive mode. As you can see, she's gonna be limited to about 105, 100. Couldn't really see, so, which is not bad. Again, this motorcycle is not meant to be a crotch rocket. So, and if you want, you could go ahead and set your cruise control there. Just go ahead and cruise. She's cruising at 55 on 7th gear. We're doing around below 2,000 RPM. That's what's gonna allow the motorcycle to get that high MPG. So, what I have to say, she feels very good motorcycle, and it's one of those things that I can definitely see myself owning. Like I said earlier, the entry price for your standard base DCT is going to be right around 23, a little bit close to the $24,000 range. If you're looking to get into the tour mode, that one is going to range in the upwards of the $29,000, and I'm sure with, you know, taxes and fees and everything else, you're talking about a $30,000 motorcycle. So, well, more than $30,000 motorcycle. However, when you look at the reliability of the Goldwing, when you look at the brand loyalty of Goldwing, when you see just how well they're made, it's not hard to see. You have other manufacturers that have motorcycles for around the same price range that provide less features, and you have a motorcycle that's well equipped with all the features that you can possibly need or want for around the same price point. So again, if you wanted to shift, if you wanted to go ahead and do manual shifting, all you're going to do is just press the button here. It's going to say A or M. So A is going to be for automatic, M is going to be for manual, and that allows you the ability to shift the motorcycle manual. Let's say, for example, you forgot to put your, let's say you're turning your motorcycle off and you were to put your kickstand down, the motorcycle will always automatically shift to neutral. So whenever you start your motorcycle, you don't have that fear of just go ahead and lurching forward. The motorcycle automatically will go ahead and go into neutral, which is going to be another safety feature the motorcycle has. So again, so we are in sport mode. So let's say we want to do automatic. Right there you have that. It's going to say the D is going to be for drive, for DCT basically. If you don't see that there, that means that the motorcycle is going to be on manual mode, and you're going to be doing your shifting through the paddle boards, which is going to be down here for negative. Over here is going to be plus. Another feature that I like is going to be, you have the ability to do your lights here. So you can either flash them here and see up here, you have the ability to flash them, or just go ahead and leave them solid on the high beam. So that makes it good. So again, I would say if you were at least, I'm 5'10", I have a 30-inch inseam, I would think that I need something that's going to be slightly larger than the standard windshield. This windshield puts all the wind like right about here, which is going to be, I would say, right above my shield on my helmet. So you're going to get a little bit of that wind noise rumble. So let's go ahead and put her on drive. And from having driven this motorcycle now for, I don't know, 20-25 minutes, I can definitely tell you, you almost have no need to do manual shifting. She, on sport mode, will behave herself. She will handle herself just like another regular bike, and you're not even gonna feel like you're going in between the gears. She's very responsive, and she'll shift into gear right away. So my take on this motorcycle, great touring motorcycle. If you are not into heavy motorcycles, this will not be for you. This is going to be a motorcycle that's going to be over the 800 pound weight. If you're looking for a transmission that's going to be automatic, it's going to give you ease of riding, or it's going to allow you to get into riding or go back to riding because of injuries or for whatever reason you might have, this was going to be a good choice. If you're looking for a motorcycle that's going to be great for long distance, this motorcycle is also going to be a great choice. It has a lot of key features. Like I said earlier, it has Apple Play, it has Android. You're able to connect your phone via the USB and have all the features that you normally would in your car. If you had the Apple Play or the Android, you're going to have them right here on the infotainment. This motorcycle is going to allow you to, it's going to be ABS, and it's going to allow you to toggle between different driving modes. So that's going to be rain, sport, or standard. You have the ability to switch the motorcycle to manual, so you have the ability to shift the motorcycle if you wanted to. So that's another great feature. It is going to be a keyless motorcycle, so you just need to have the key fob somewhere in your body, and you're always going to be able to access the, you know, be able to turn your motorcycle on and open your saddlebags. That being said, I've read horror stories where riders by accident lose their key. So that's something to think about. Just like you would in your regular car, the key is programmed specifically to the motorcycle. So if you were to lose your key, just get ready to shell out $400 or $500 for a new key fob that you're going to need in order to be able to use the motorcycle. Whereas if you have a standard key, you just go ahead and you just turn and go. Another thing that I enjoy is going to be the low sitting. Given that this is a heavy motorcycle, having that low sitting is going to be crucial. It's going to allow the rider to feel more comfortable at speed. It's going to feel like you have a better hold of the motorcycle. At 5'10" and a 30-inch inseam, as you can see, my knees right here, it's going to be perfectly in place. It feels the ergonomic distribution of the motorcycle. The size of the motorcycle feels great. The motorcycle has 125 horsepower. It has 125 foot-pound of torque, so you're gonna get that torque at very low RPMs. This motorcycle is often compared to the BMW K1600. The only difference between that motorcycle is gonna have more horsepower. You're gonna have around the same torque, if not a little bit lower on the BMW. But what you're not going to get with the BMW that you're going to get with this one is going to be maintenance costs. This motorcycle is going to have a lot lower maintenance costs, long term and short term. So literally all you have to do with the motorcycle is just make sure that you do your annual maintenance, flush the fluids, flush the ABS, flush your brakes, make sure that you are doing all the proper maintenance on, you know, oil changes, final drive, and you should have a motorcycle that will last you for years. The motorcycle, which is one key feature, another feature that I like about the motorcycle is that the engine and transmission use the same oil, so you don't have to worry about changing one oil for the transmission, do another one for the engine. So around 4.5 quarts, it is what it's going to take to be able to do an oil change on this motorcycle. And you usually can go around 7,000 miles between oil changes. So guys, there you had it. This is the 2021 Goldwing DCT transmission. Very nice motorcycle, as you can see. Love the colors, looks very good. Let me see if we're able to open the saddlebag. Look at the saddlebags, it looks beautiful. Oh man,
nice, beautiful,
way better than the Rebel.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I like, it's a lot heavier, so you feel a lot more balance, you know?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, because I currently ride a Yamaha FJR.
Oh, okay.
So...
yeah, this is going to be more a lot closer to that than the Rebel.
Yeah, but I have to say, for being so heavy, once you get up to speed, she feels well planted, and she actually feels very nimble.
Correct, yeah, they are.
Yeah, and I was actually surprised at how responsive the transmission is.
Throttle?
Yeah, the throttle, oh yeah.
Crazy.
Not just that, even if you put it on manual mode or DCT, she's very good.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Guys, so there you had it. We tested the Honda Goldwing, the DCT transmission. Beautiful motorcycle, great riding. Guys, if you enjoy the content, just make sure to give it a thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.